Hey YouTube, here's a fun idea for you. If you've ever gotten a TV or a monitor or some kind of electronic device or even something fragile in a big cardboard box, it comes with these corner pieces. They're cardboard and they're molded to help protect the corners of things. I've seen them sometimes on furniture and things like that. Maybe if I could flip them over, you can get the idea here. Let me see. So you can see the inside. That's a cardboard box. This was with one computer. This was I think the computer base went in here. These were the corners. I'll show you here. These were the corners that protected the corners of the monitor, I believe. Monitor or the TV. I was just looking at them and I said, that's kind of neat. They have these neat little points on them. These neat little, they're like pyramid shapes. Oh, sorry, it's a little hard to hold and try to see through the camera what I'm doing. So they have these little corners and these ridges here. So I stacked them all up and I was saying, could I make a neat little mountain out of this? So what I did was put them on all different angles. Then I used bondo for fixing car bodies and doing body work on cars. I put bondo around the edges, made some larger lumps here and there, sprayed the whole, and after I put it together with the bondo and a little bit of Elmer's glue, I made a rough looking mountain. If you look right here, I made a door entrance to a hidden cave into this area on the inside. So they can have like a little hidden base or something like that for their 4-inch characters. To give you an idea, here's Nanook of the North. And he is going to be going into his cave. He has to climb down the rocks. We usually have ropes. We put some ropes around the rock and put it on their waist, and they can climb down and they can get into the cave entrance and go into the cave. Then you can see on the inside here what's going on inside the cave. On the top of it, I took a normal plain old piece of plank and I put 2 pins on each side. This is just a screw. I put some electrical tape on it so it's not rough on their fingers. And I put these as placeholders. I glued rocks on it and an old log. And that holds right on the top. So now when you look at it from this direction, it has a flat area. Let's see. That can be lifted off and you could see the guy on the inside. Here's the doorway. Okay, this is where he would have his hidden little base or his secret hideout from the bad guys or something. And here's a flat area where the ground is. I put a hook on here so we can attach a rope and they can go down, say, the side of a mountain. If I put this up on a table, we hooked up other things to this. Over here is where I made a rope bridge. I'll show you the rope bridge in another video because I'll get a little more involved with that. But I had other rocks on here that they ripped off. I have to glue them back on. But I'm trying to show you how to be a little creative and original. If you look at it from the top here, you can see I glued rocks that matched the texture rock paint I used all over the top. The textured rock paint has like splatter effect in it. And I found rocks of a similar color and glued them on with Elmer's glue so it looks more natural and realistic. So I made a fun little mountain for their adventures. And they can put a tent on top of this, or a helicopter can come and land and pick the guys up, and he could stand up here and flag for help. And when I hook this up on top of the table and put the rope bridge on it, they can have a rope bridge that takes them to this end of the mountain. Then they have to climb down to get into the cave. So it's just very creative and they have a little fun. Like here, my son just handed me a helicopter, so the helicopter can land on the top and pick a guy up on the flat top, and then they can fly away. And this could be the very tippy top of the mountain. We have all kinds of adventures with it. We use it for all things. If you wanted to make this a little different and thicker in here with more bondo and raise it up, you could use this for matchboxes also. If you had, say, a matchbox truck, let me grab a truck right here, they could drive on the flat top up here on the mountain and then drive through the flat top area in here. So you could make a and if you say you made the bondo thick onto this side, you can actually make a road. Hey, thanks for the extra light there, buddy. You can have the matchbox go down the mountain, maybe curve it down around inside and go down inside the mountain this way. There's a lot of things you can do with this. If you prep it out and design it right, you can have multi-purpose for little cars, for big men. You might even be able to use it for something else. At this point, they mostly use it for the little guys, and they climb on it. They hook their ropes to the rocks here and slide down. If you wanted to, why don't you hand me some of those trees right there, buddy?
All right.
Around Christmas time, or actually at any hobby store, you can get little trees, and you could put some trees on here and make this kind of fun and a little more realistic for them to play. And like I say, I like to build things that get them involved and give them a little creativity and give them a little juice to want to build their own things and have more adventures with it. I'll come home and my son Adam here will have every tree, every rock, every guy. He'll have tents up here. He'll have animals trying to get to the guys in their tent. He makes a fun adventure out of this, and he uses everything we have. So just a little tip for you. See if you can make something fun, because this guy needs more things to play with. He's tired of just living in a box and getting out of the box and playing on a carpet. He just doesn't like it. He says, no, no, no. All right, I'm just kidding. Right, Adam? We're playing. Anyway, try to have some fun. Try to build something new. Take advantage of these things. Don't just throw everything out. Look at it first. See if you can make some fun with it. If not, chuck it. Who cares? If you want to throw it in the garage in a Rubbermaid tote, leave all these little bits and pieces. Leave the bottles, the jars. Leave small plastic containers, kind of like a antiperspirant or a let's see, I'm trying to think, a medicine bottle. Yeah, medicine bottle, things like that. You can glue them together and make something. That's a project I'm going to show you soon. I figured I would try to make a spaceship right here live, so to speak, on camera and show you how I would put something like that together and make a fun toy for the kids. So stay tuned, and we'll be bringing you more videos soon. Have a great day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.